Hey guys, how's it going? It is a cool day in the garden. I should probably be wearing a jacket, but I'm not right now, and it's fine. I've got something exciting that's happening in the garden today. It's actually happening in the greenhouse today. Brent has decided to help me clean the greenhouse out, and we're going to start on the walls, which means that eventually, soon, in the next couple days, hopefully, we can start on the flooring of the greenhouse. So this was not the plan. The plan for the greenhouse was to wait, and we were going to just do the flooring and the walls and the plumbing and the table next year. I need it. I'm going to need it this winter time. I need a garden bench inside the greenhouse. I need a sink inside the greenhouse. So we've decided today will be the day that we clear everything out of the greenhouse. And then we are going to do the plaster on the walls of the greenhouse, which I am so excited about. And then we are going to, in the next day or two, be able to start working on the flooring. So this is very exciting. The greenhouse is going to get a little bit of a makeover. We have to clear everything out. But before we get into today's video, I just had a package delivered, and I am so excited to say that today's video is sponsored by the Home Depot. Let's go inside and see what showed up. I cannot wait to show you all of the amazing things that I found at the Home Depot for our house this holiday season. Starting off strong, I found these amazing chafing dishes. It's a set of 4, and they only took a couple minutes to set up each. These are going to be such a huge hit this holiday season, and I love that this is a full set of 4 of these, so I'll be able to host a ton of guests and make sure that my food stays warm and everyone is full. I also found this amazing freestanding mirror that can also be hung up on the wall. It is so incredibly beautiful. I love the real wood detail on it, and this is going to be perfect for the holiday season before I leave my house to make sure I look decent. Our house is really small, and we never seem to have enough seating for guests. So this chair from the Home Depot is going to be perfect this holiday season, giving us just one more spot for another guest to sit. It is a really nice chair, probably the nicest chair that I've owned in a very long time. And just to dress it up just a little bit, I picked up this beautiful green wool pillow just to make it look a little bit nicer for the holiday season. Everything that I styled today came directly from the Home Depot and was shipped right to my door. Everything is going to be linked in the description down below, or you can scan the QR code with your phone on the screen right now. So whether you are gearing up for the holiday season or just refreshing your home, the Home Depot has everything that you need. And don't forget to shop between December 4th through the 24th, and you can get up to 35% off select furniture, rugs, and kitchenware. So make sure that you shop by December 17th to get delivery to your home by Christmas on over 2 million items. A huge thank you to the Home Depot for your continued support on my channel. I had to grab a hoodie because I didn't realize it was so cold out here today. It's so foggy. Craziness. Anyways, cleaning out the greenhouse today. Very exciting. We have to take everything out. And I have already started to pack the greenhouse. So we're gonna take everything out of it, and we are just going to start piling everything in the walkway, because that's the only place everything can go. So let's go ahead and open this up and get to removing. I guess before, I should show you what we're doing. So the walls, we're gonna do the walls today. That's the plan. I've got, see this like white up here? Is it plaster? It's mortar? It's mortar. I've got this white right here, it's mortar. And so the walls are gray. And so we want to mortar the walls so the walls are also white, so they match the outside and the top ridge right here. We should have done it a long time ago. We just didn't, I don't know. So we're gonna do that today, but we have to take everything out of here. And there is a lot in the greenhouse. So we're just gonna start pulling it all out. Well, that's a weird sight. Isn't that crazy? Nothing's in the greenhouse anymore. Let me go to a wider lens. Greenhouse is completely empty. And it's very, very echoey in here now. We got a lot of cleanup to do. I have dealt with an infestation of caterpillars in here. So there's a lot of caterpillar poop on the window ledge there. They were eating a lot of my seedlings and plants and it was not great. So we're gonna do some cleanup, get everything all like back to looking decent again, get all of the gunk off of the floor because I'm a really tidy gardener, and then we can go ahead and start on the plaster. And just like that, the greenhouse is all cleaned out. It's crazy. I've got some spills in here, which is fine because that'll all dry out by tomorrow. And I've got some stains in here, which will be fine because it's all gonna get covered. And so now we're going to work on the walls in here. So it'll make it so that this white stripe is not so obvious, because it's very obvious. So we're gonna go in, Brent is grabbing everything that we need right now. We're gonna go in right here, it's called the VersaBond. This is what we used for the outside of the greenhouse. I don't know if you guys can even see it. It's that, in between there, in between all the stones. So we're gonna use that on the inside. And then we're hoping that maybe it kind of gives the effect that it's like a solid stone instead of it being like, okay, there's concrete and then there is stone veneer on the outside, which I mean, technically it's a stone veneer, even though it's really thick stone. So we're gonna get that in there. You just mix it up in a bucket and then we're gonna use a, like, not a sponge, but we're gonna use like it's like a wall sponge thing. That right there that he's got in his hands. Let me see that thing. We're gonna use this sponge thing to put it on. And it's basically a sponge, but it's like a wall sponge, not like a square sponge thing. So you put it on this and it kind of smooths it out really nicely. This is what we used for the top of it. It kind of gives like a smooth-ish texture. Actually, I can show you right now. So you can see kind of the texture that it's got. So it's kind of smooth, but like a little bit of texture to it. So it's really nice. So we'll just do this on the walls, right up against everything, and then we should be good to go. So he is cleaning out the bucket next to, look at the hoard of stuff that we have everywhere. Oh my goodness gracious. He's cleaning out the bucket, and then we'll get it all mixed. Well, we'll get some of it mixed in there, like half maybe, do you think?
Oh, we'll probably do it, yeah, 2 or 3 batches.
2 or 3 batches. So we'll mix it in the bucket and then we'll just kind of dump it in there. And then you literally just plaster it on the wall and then you just smooth it out. It's super easy. We're gonna get super messy, which will be fine. And then this will have to dry. And then once this dries, we're hoping that in the next day or two, we can start doing the flooring, which I'm very excited about. right, that took us, what, a little over an hour to get it done? So that's not too bad at all. It looks so good. So what is on the wall there? No. Shoot. Okay, that'll be all right. Anyways, it looks really, really good. It's nice because then it's more soft and it's not so like stark of a contrast from the top where it was like dark gray. Now it's like a white color and it's wet right now and it will dry a even whiter color, which will be really, really nice. You can actually see that right there. That's how white it's gonna be. I mean, you can also see the top. So the top compared to the sides, slightly darker on the sides. I do have a space heater going in here. Brent cleared off all of the electrical lines, had a bunch of mortar on it, so he got all that cleaned up while I finished up this bottom section here. But I'm really pleased with how this looks. So now we just need to let it dry. I have a little space heater in the corner, and then we're gonna shut the doors and let it just kind of heat up in here for a little while. So that way it all dries nicely. And I guess all of this is gonna stay outside, including Brent. He lives out here now. So we'll shut the doors, let everything kind of dry, and then that means we can start figuring out some of the flooring, which I think I've shown you guys a little sneak preview of it, but I think that we should grab a couple tiles right now and lay some of them out in the ground so you guys can actually see not exactly what I'm thinking. I'll go over that in the next video that we do inside the greenhouse. But so that way you guys can see kind of the concept that I'm thinking. Okay, so this is just a little sneak peek of what I'm thinking. So, penny tile, and then I want to have a border, and then I'm thinking I have another surprise for like the center of the floor. I'm not going to share that now. You'll have to wait and see, but black border, we'll go like 3 pennies out, 3 pennies, and then this, I might change it a little bit. I've got tonight to figure out exactly what I want. But I think that's gonna be so pretty, and then we'll go all the way out to the corner, all the way over to the corner, come out, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna do a straight shot here. I could cut in a little and then come over and then come out. I don't know, I've got tonight to figure it out, and that is it. But whew, that is gonna be so pretty. I think that's gonna be timeless, it's gonna be elegant, it's gonna be very, very easy to clean. Penny tile is so easy to clean. And yeah, so we're gonna have to cut a whole bunch of strips of the black. So I've got 3 pennies deep of the black, and then we will have 3 pennies of the white. So I'm gonna have to cut a lot of penny tile. I probably should just end up doing that this evening. But can you imagine the greenhouse? Look at, oh, that's gonna be so pretty. Now, I have never really laid penny tile, but I have laid tile before. So I think that we can figure this out. I've done mosaic sheets and I've done subway tile. So we'll see what happens. But I think that's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna make the greenhouse feel complete once that is in. And then once that is in, then I can go ahead and start working on the table. Now I'm questioning something. So the table is gonna go here like this. Do I do the penny tile with the black border all the way back and then over in the back corners? Or do I cut across the front of where the table is gonna be? Brent is nodding his head yes, that we should do that. I think that's what we do. So we gotta now figure out exactly how deep we want our table to be. We'll still have the white penny tile all the way to the very back, but the black border should go in front of where the table legs are gonna be at. Oh man, all right. So we are sitting here. He's back outside. I am sitting here now, and we're kind of playing with a couple different designs, and I'm kind of thinking this might be the route that we go. It's gonna be so much more work, but I think it'll be that much prettier. Let me show you. This is the design that I think we're gonna go with. So that way, this right here, because it's not gonna be a stark white, it's kind of like an off-white, so that way it is not off-white next to bright white. I mean, this is already pretty bright white. So then it'll be the off-white, black, white, single strip of black, and then the white. And I think that'll be really pretty. So I think that's the route that we're gonna go, with a little surprise in the middle. Well, we have a couple different flooring laid out on the ground. We're back to this one on the ground. I like the other one. Brent thinks that he likes the other one better, so I think that may be what we go with. But to find out, make sure that you're subscribed, because the next video, we're gonna reveal with what flooring that we decided to go with, and hopefully start the install. So that is going to be it for this video. I'm very happy with that. It was actually a lot quicker than I thought. So I'm pleased, I'm happy. The greenhouse is coming along. We're getting things done. We are laying out sink, which I can't show you. We are laying out table legs. We are laying out all the things you will see soon, as long as you're subscribed and you like this video. So thank you guys so much for visiting our garden, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.
Okay.